Hello there, I'm Charlotte Narboni. I live in San Antonio, Texas, and I am here to tell you about some of my travels over the past nearly 60 years. If you could see this photo up close, you'd see it was my new husband and I coming down the steps of the church, December 20th, 1962. My travel adventures began 2 days later when we drove to Edwards Air Force Base, California. My husband was an Air Force officer and he was going to be stationed there. It's been a lifetime of travel with him, obviously with the Air Force. He also was French, and so we did a lot of travel to France and Paris and all over. And we went by, of course, so I've traveled by plane, train, automobile, camel, elephant, horse, donkey, tuk-tuk, rickshaw, and they're all good. They're all okay. The only one I don't advise about is the camel. I mean, really, avoid camels if at all possible. And so where do I like to travel? Well, my favorite place is probably, well, Paris, but that's not a country, that's a city. But it's still my favorite place. And after that, I'd say Morocco, because Morocco is just this magical, magical country. It's got mountains, it's got the sea, and it's got sand. Hey, listen, my niece and I spent an overnight in the Sahara Desert. Now, was that an adventure? Helped along by a bottle of scotch while we watched the stars at 1:30 in the morning. Never forget that. And then, of course, there are all the other adventures that we had over the years. Food is a big one. Look at this. Here's a picture with Julia Child. Can you imagine? We got to meet Julia Child. Oh, what a wonderful woman. And so I've brought back a lot of recipes. My husband, again, I hate to keep repeating myself, but French, and so food was very important to him, as it is to me. I write a column on medium.com. I've had food columns and food and travel columns, and I profit from all these. And I'd like to just take a second to show you. Look at this. I don't know if you can see it. I'm being caressed, if you will, by 3 elephants. That was in Botswana. God, was that fun. Look at this. There, he's given me a hug and a kiss. Look at that. Well, that was, I remember, like Cape of Good Hope. We're down at the bottom of Africa. Look at that. There we are, sitting on just sitting there. And I don't even remember where that is. I think it's Montana. I will pass over that one. I was too fat. And look at this. This is a good picture. This is a monkey and me in India. Great place. India is the most fabulous place in the world. Look at that. The country of colors. I'll pass over that. And this one, I think, is one of my favorite travel memories. I'm in Morocco. We're in Marrakesh at the square. And this little boy, I just can't see him, he's riding in front of his father on a big white horse. I think they borrow the white horse if they don't have their own. And a bunch of men are following, and they're beating on drums and pipes, and they're going off. And so where are they going? I don't think the little boy knows, because they're going off and he's going to be circumcised. So this is not a happy moment for the little boy. But our guide had told us about his own adventure doing that. He says that they went in a Jeep. But anyway, they go off, and that's done. And then there's a big party, and everybody, I guess the pain is quickly forgotten. I don't know, but that's what they do. And look at that, road hogs. Look at that, those are rhinos, and they're just taking the road in Africa. And that perhaps is my favorite dish. That's in South Africa. And I've been named the spotter, and I'm up there, and by God, I'm going to keep you from those dangerous lions. No shooting, by the way. This is just all visual with lots of photos. And I've, of course, got lots of photos of that. So, and look at this, 2 lions, huh? Do they love each other or what? So, as you can see from all my photos, look at that. That was Gino's 85th birthday in Zihuatanejo, Mexico. We invited the family and friends. And there we are. There's Charlotte running on the beach with everybody else. There's Charlotte on that camel. Remember that camel? God, what an awful experience. There's Charlotte Moore. Terrible experience. God, I couldn't wait to get off it. There's Charlotte holding a salmon. That was pretty good. I caught it. And, there's Charlotte. You can't sell, but there I'm catching a piranha on the Amazon. And there I'm captured. That's in Alaska. And I can't remember where I was. Oh, and there's Antarctica. Look at that. That's Artie from Antarctica. That was they're the penguins. Do you know how many penguins there are in Antarctica? I think someone said something like 12 million. Well, I think that's enough of my travel story for today. I've enjoyed telling it to you, and it just brings back so many memories and just makes me want to get out there again. The best thing part of travel are the people I meet. I just love, I don't think I've ever met a bad person. I really don't. It's always such a pleasure, and they give you these memories for a lifetime. And hopefully you're able to, show them something of the American spirit. And I'm proud that I can do it, and I want to keep doing it. Thank you.